In December 1984 in Burbank, Los Angeles, a package with no return address was found in a mailbox. The recipient of the package was Jamie Shandera, a TV producer. When he checked the package, he realized its contents were unusual. Inside was a microfiche containing pages of books or reports. The black and white film was marked top secret and included copies of secret documents from a covert government organization called Majestic 12. The documents contained records of what is known as the most famous UFO incident in history, the 1947 Roswell UFO crash. They also claimed that some high-ranking figures in the U.S. government had deliberately covered up the incident. Among the papers was a document that appeared to bear the signature of Harry Truman, the 33rd President of the United States at the time. This suggested that President Truman had validated the existence of Majestic 12. The handwriting on the document clearly seemed to match President Truman's. At the time, Jamie Shandera was producing a documentary about the Roswell UFO crash. Without informing others, he shared the documents only with his colleagues, William Bill Moore and Stanton Friedman. But not long after, another letter with an unknown sender arrived in Shandera's mailbox. Go to the U.S. National Archives in Washington, D.C., and find Robert Cutler's memo. Following this mysterious letter, the only clue to the classified documents, they headed to the archives. Shandera and his colleagues sifted through all declassified files to find what was written in the letter. In the process, they discovered a memo dated July 14, 1954, written by Robert Cutler. Robert Cutler was an aide to Dwight Eisenhower, who became the 34th President of the United States after Harry Truman. Majestic 12 Special Studies Project. Briefing to be held at the White House on July 16th. Shandera and his colleagues believed this could be solid proof that Majestic 12 really existed. In May 1987, they revealed this shocking information to the world. They claimed that the U.S. government had created a secret organization to hide the wreckage of the UFO and the bodies of aliens recovered from the Roswell incident. The papers also stated that Majestic 12 had been established in 1947. Under President Truman's orders through the Office of Secretary of Defense James Forrestal. Their claim gained widespread media coverage and drew huge public attention. The reason the public found this claim credible was because the 12 members of the secret group known as Majestic 12 were all prominent figures in politics and academia, each connected to agencies or organizations handling classified information. Those named as members of Majestic 12 included Dr. Vannevar Bush, who served as head of the National Defense Research Committee and the Office of Scientific Research and Development during World War II. Rear Admiral Roscoe Hillenkoetter, who was director of the CIA from 1947 to 1950 when the Roswell incident occurred. And Donald Menzel, a renowned Harvard astrophysics professor. Moreover, the documents contained President Truman's signature and a note implying that President Eisenhower was entrusted with Majestic 12. Along with detailed records about the Roswell incident, enough to stir public curiosity. Due to growing public interest in Majestic 12 and heated UFO rumors, the FBI eventually retrieved the documents in 1988 and launched its own investigation. The FBI asked the U.S. Air Force Office of Special Investigations, the government agency at the center of suspicion, whether they knew about Majestic 12 and the secret committee. They responded that no such committee had ever been authorized or formed, and that all the documents were fake. After further investigation, the FBI also concluded that Majestic 12 was completely fabricated. However, William Moore claimed that this announcement was conveniently rewritten to favor the government, insisting that the document the FBI declared fake was not the same one he had first seen about Majestic 12. He added that the FBI's statement was an intentional move by the U.S. government to hide the secret group known as Majestic 12. These two conflicting claims had a huge impact on the public. Some accepted the FBI's conclusion, but many believed that a secret group like Majestic 12 really existed, and that the government was hiding the truth about extraterrestrial life. They questioned the fact that the original news report about the Roswell incident was retracted within 24 hours, and that similar UFO cases were also dismissed as misunderstandings caused by military experiments without clear explanations. The suspicion surrounding Majestic 12 continued into an incident that occurred in 1997. It suggested that the U.S. government might really be hiding something about UFOs. In March 1997, an unidentified light, believed to be an unknown flying object, was seen over southwestern Arizona and Nevada. Thousands of people, an unspecified large number, witnessed the light at the same time. A huge black triangular light hovered in the sky and moved very slowly and silently. This incident, later named the Phoenix Lights, became a huge topic of debate and controversy. Later, the government made an official announcement about the light's identity. That night, the lights seen over Arizona were flares, dropped for an aircraft training exercise at Luke Air Force Base. However, not only the public but also experts in various fields and even military personnel did not believe the government's explanation. This was because no flares used by the military at the time could show such a shape, brightness, or movement. Fife Symington, who served as governor of Arizona at the time, made a shocking revelation after he left office. That night, I saw a massive spaceship land right above the ridge. I felt completely overwhelmed. There was no doubt in my mind. It was a UFO. Symington said he kept silent while in office because he didn't want to cause public panic. He recalled his experience serving in the Air Force as he described what he saw. I was filled with awe. It looked like an aircraft carrier floating in the sky. It was perfectly symmetrical and bigger than anything I had ever seen. Symington said he was certain this was immediately reported up the chain of command to the Department of Defense. He added that he couldn't understand why the authorities announced it was just flares to cover up what he clearly saw as a UFO. After Symington's revelation, the revived controversy over the Phoenix Lights gave the public an even stronger belief that the U.S. government was hiding the existence of UFOs. This conspiracy theory soon tied back to Majestic 12, and the idea that the government really operates a secret organization to cover up UFO cases in strict secrecy. Regarding these suspicions, the U.S. government neither confirmed nor denied anything. This mysterious secret committee remains talked about even decades later. Many theories and stories about it still circulate today. Some say Majestic 12 was just a smokescreen to hide something bigger, while others believe it may still exist under a different name even now. Many still claim that this secretive, strange group has continued from the Roswell incident to this day. I believe Majestic 12 really existed. I don't know if they're still doing the same thing today, though. Does Majestic 12, the secret U.S. organization at the heart of countless conspiracy theories, really exist? Its truth remains unsolved. This was Midnight Journey.